Okay, hey everybody. I am in Detroit. I haven't given you an update in quite some time. I apologize for that, but I have been producing videos and you guys have seen those come out, so that's my apology. I have got a lot more movement back in my arm. Things are going pretty well with my recovery, but I still got to lay off anything too difficult. So, and I had some visa issues with my Chinese visa, which prompted a surprise trip back to Michigan. So I am riding in Michigan. I should be in Vietnam right now. Actually, no, I should be out of Vietnam and Laos and into Cambodia, crossing into Thailand right now. But instead, I'm riding in the snow. Where am I headed? I'm headed to see my dad. He is not expecting me at all. And he goes to church every Sunday, and church starts in a little bit. So I'm gonna surprise him at church, and we'll see what he says. I have been here for 3 days, and it's very un-Matthew-like of me not to have my father be one of the first people to know that I'm in town. But I've been here waiting for Sunday as a fun opportunity to surprise him and my stepmom, and say surprise, and I'm back in town. So that should be really nice. My beard is growing nicely, as my original rule stated. I'm not going to cut this little piece of hair until I'm back on the road, and people are kind of giving me strange bearded guy looks, which are fun in itself. So let me continue to church and see how this goes. I'm hoping that I catch him completely by surprise, and nobody in the church sees me and then passes word on. I want this to be a real shock to him. So we'll see. Okay, so I'm in the church. I've met with Pastor Matt, and they're getting me a coffee while I wait. I came early enough to where I'm before anybody arrived. My dad has not arrived yet. Few people got too good of a look at me. The strategic people did, so that's good. And then I think they'll bring me into the mass or something. That'll be fun. So behind me, they're gonna have a little meeting. I'm actually gonna hear my dad talking, and then he's gonna go into the mass, and then I'm gonna sit behind him a couple of rows and just play incognito, and maybe the pastor will introduce me, or I can catch his eye. I want to be like really, really inconspicuous, just like have him look back and I can, oh, hi. And is that just my son in church? Isn't he supposed to be in China? Okay, so I'm walking down the church steps, and I'm hoping I don't catch a view of him until I sit down. So the pastor just approached me. I'm in the middle of mass, and he's gonna call my name. So that'll be interesting.
We're gathered this morning to lift up your great name. We give you thanks that we can do this through Christ. Amen.
Amen. You may be seated. Well, there's a young man that we have been praying for as a church family for quite a while, and he has come a long distance. So I'm going to ask the one who came from the west, if you would come forward, please. Now, this young man we've been praying for a long time, and someone deeply loves him. And Don, would you turn around for a second, please?
Hey. Hey. A couple of days ago. Hey, buddy. You're just a handsome guy.
As a church, you got to know, man, we've been praying for you, and God has healed you, and now you're here. So rejoice in that.
Thank you. Okay, so hopefully the video came out well, and you could see, wow, I am very tall, much taller than you.
Well, you know, I'm shrinking, man.
My dad is shrinking.
You know, I was 6'1", now I'm 6 foot.
So you lost an
I
inch.
actually lost an inch. Yeah. So that's what we do.
Were you surprised to see me?
Oh, Matt. I look. I'm hearing this thing from the pulpit. We got this guy from the West coming on in, and I'm just sitting there, looking at the stage, and then Pastor Matt says, "Turn around," and I turned around. There's Matt. Yeah, I was shocked. I was shocked.
That
yeah.
was that was what I was going for. So.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Jayoe.
Jayoe.